Amy Cheek, and I chose to do Coffin-Lowry syndrome for a 509 disability presentation. According to the National Organization of Rare Diseases, Coffin-Lowry syndrome is characterized by abnormalities to the head and facial area, tapered fingers, short stature, and various skeletal abnormalities, and these can include spine curvature and prominent breastbone. The facial features of Coffin-Lowry syndrome are an underdeveloped upper jawbone, a prominent brow bone, down slanting eyes, and unusually thick eyebrows. Coffin-Lowry syndrome can also cause mental retardation, developmental delay, and feeding and respiratory problems for children. The National Organization of Rare Diseases also says that Coffin-Lowry syndrome affects males more than it affects females, and it can affect children from various different ethnic groups, and that is also estimated that it could affect 1 in nearly 50,000 children. To make a diagnosis of Coffin-Lowry syndrome, doctors have to look at a physical evaluation. They can't simply look at it genetically to determine if a child has Coffin-Lowry syndrome, because the genetic mutation can cause other syndromes such as Williams syndrome. The Coffin-Lowry Syndrome Foundation has said that the syndrome is developed after a genetic mutation on an X chromosome. This is why it affects males more than it affects females, because females have an X and a Y chromosome, which causes them to have milder symptoms. After looking at the CLS Foundation, I found that there are many useful tools to help families for intervention, and these can be used in the classroom and at home with families. The children might need to have physical therapy to help with their skeletal abnormalities, especially the curvature of their spine, and things like that. They also might need to have feeding tubes or help feeding themselves. And they also may need help for walking and talking and self-care. One interesting thing that I found for families on the Coffin-Lowry Syndrome Foundation website was a toothbrush specially designed for children that allows them to brush both sides of their teeth at the same time. And I thought this was really interesting and something I had never seen before. And for teachers, I think it's important just to remember the things that they learn in special education about children who have developmental delays or have feeding and respiratory problems. The things that they know, and also that they have nurses in the classrooms with these children who might have these kinds of problems, and just rely on the knowledge and the information that they have gained about how to work with these children.